We've got, this is a pretty big match, I think a first time ever too. Kenny Omega one-on-one against Pentagon Jr. Pentagon has been keeping busy. He appeared on 2 different television shows this week. He wrestled Cage in a last man or machine standing match on Lucha Underground. And the very next night, he wrestled Sami Callihan on Impact in a Mexican death match. Both very violent matches. That is a common theme of many Pentagon matches. And now, the rumor is that he and his brother Phoenix may be on their way to WWE. This terrifies me. Can you imagine Vince McMahon getting his hands on Pentagon? Changing his name to Hexagon and forcing him to take his mask off or some stupid shit like that. Like, the problem with Pentagon going to WWE is that he is best known for having very violent, very bloody matches. Which is not to say that he can't have a regular match. I'm just saying that's sort of his calling card, right? A lot of the matches I've seen him in recently are like that. Match he had with, Sami Callihan before their Mexican death match. I think, was it Slammiversary? So he's known for having those violent, bloody brawls. He will not be allowed to have violent, bloody matches in WWE. You know, the House of Glory show that I was at, that I worked last week, had a main event that was more extreme than any match on the Extreme Rules card that WWE did this year. I just don't think it's a good fit. I really don't. I'm very worried about this, and I'm a big Pentagon fan. But if some guys are just not meant to go to certain places. Now, Phoenix, I think, would do well there. I feel like he would do well. He would do well on 205 Live, but 205 Live, good as it may be, is like being in prison and getting sent to solitary confinement, right? Nobody's going to see you or hear from you ever again. That crowd, or what there was of that crowd at SummerSlam during the kickoff show, they didn't care one bit about that cruiserweight match between Drew Gulak and Cedric Alexander. So, yes, 205 Live, he would certainly, bring some excitement to that show, but I think Phoenix would be best suited to go to NXT. NXT, I feel like, needs a good luchador. That's the one thing missing from the NXT roster. Now, they already have Prince Puma, I guess, but they need a really talented luchador there, like a really dynamic performer, and Phoenix would check that box. I'm sorry to say, no offense to Raul Mendoza, he's not exactly lighting the world on fire down there right now. But, get Phoenix in there with Ricochet, get Phoenix in there with Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream and those guys, and I think that could be a lot of fun. I think he would do well.